Thank you for joining me today, Yvette. Yvette is a TRT practitioner, and we've just been chatting a little bit about our experiences. And so, Yvette, could you just share with me what it means for you to be your success and some of your experiences as well? That'd be great.
Okay, my success is, becoming a TRT practitioner has opened me up to a lot of my values and worths and how I've gone through life unaware of everything that has been affecting me from utero to now. And I think that's been the direction of my life. All the things that have happened to me are because of things that were said and done to me, especially. And I think, wow, if I'd have known that when I was in my teens even and got the help I have had now, and I am giving, my life would have been just so much healthier and happier. I wouldn't have maybe made a lot of mistakes I've made, or let people do and treat me how I have been treated. And the respect I had for myself and self-worth it's non-existent. It was non-existent. So it's an incredible process. It's very powerful. And I got into it because of someone very close to me had lost somebody. And I was thinking of ways that would help this person. And this person was not interested in going this direction of TRTP. And I said, well, okay, well, that's your choice. You've got to want it. Can't take a horse to water and make it drink. But the three reasons I love this is because, one, there's no medication. And two, there's 3 to 4 sessions, and they're only 2 to 3 hour sessions. And four, there's no they're not hospitalized.
Yeah.
So, and they don't have to tell their story every time. They don't have to traumatize themselves in giving us their stories of their life and what's happened.
Yeah. And also just a small short example of perhaps one of your clients that have enjoyed the process with you.
One of my clients, actually, I still contact her, or she still contacts me as well. She was my worst client, actually. I mean, no trauma is worse than the other, but her trauma was horrific. She was 16 when the very first bad traumatic event happened to her, and I'm telling you, it was horrific. Anyway, so she's in her 50s now. So all that time, all that lifespan, she had been medication, trying everything, seeing psychiatrists, every form of help she could get, she was getting. And she sat down, and I didn't know she felt this way. She thought, well, how's this going to help me? And nothing else has ever helped me. And in the first session, I choose to know that I matter. I choose to know I'm self-assured. I belong. Freaking hell, I'm worthy. I'm on this earth for good. Well, we get to the I matters, and you just keep popping them in. She broke down. It's going, oh my gosh, I do matter. Like, this is not as emotional as she was, but she's, oh my gosh, I matter. I'm like, you freaking do. Get going, girl. Come on, we're going miles. And in the second session, she was just blown out of the water. She didn't think she could imagine. I didn't think she could imagine either. But I said, let's do it. Let's just do the first session. I've come back from the second. And when you get out of that pond, this is a girl that we thought couldn't imagine. And I bit the bullet, didn't tell her that we can't do it. She said, I got out of that pond. I had to hose myself off. I was still so dirty. That's just one little thing. And I said, by the end of the week, were you clean? She said, I was pristine when I got out of that pond. And the second session, she was blown away. And the third session, where we're getting them to create their future and imagine it, she came out of it. And the first words were to me, I'm going to Kingaroy to be near my parents. Guess where she is? She's now living in Kingaroy, just outside a suburb of Kingaroy. She got a job promotion. They actually moved her there. They put her up they've sorted her accommodation out, but she pays the rent. Her pay is, she says, Yvette, I can't get used to the money. She's got rid of the dirty environment and the bloke that was holding her back and not loving her and supporting her and her family. She's living the life that of Riley, and she's loving it.
There you go. The personal freedom that a person finds through this modality is something also that I desired for a long time. I'd been through a variety of different counselling methods, and a lot of just surviving day to day. And now, after I've done TRTP and working through with with the practitioner training, and now with clients of my own, this spaciousness in our life to create now what it is that we really, really want. Trauma, stress, and anxiety and PTSD just seems to close those things off, those opportunities. And now, you know, what I see and what my children see and how we interact, there's more opportunities than we could probably have ever imagined.
Yeah, it's incredible, and it's such a simple, easy process.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate your time today, Yvette.
Okay,
was there anything else you wanted to share
No,
in this just a short little video that we're putting together for people to hear more about it? Go for it.
No, I just appreciate you putting it out there for all of us. And the work you're putting in to have us all heard and giving us a voice.
Excellent.
Thank you.
I look forward to chatting to you again soon.